here to talk about short power and also the famous 1-inch punch and explain how it's done, okay? So short power is something you can obviously use when you're tied up in the middle of combat and your hand is close to their body or something's tied in like that, and you can just use that to gain more space or move them backwards. I don't particularly use this technique a lot, but I think it's interesting and it's something to explain. If anything, it'll be another weapon in your toolbox that you can use. Okay, so from here, he's gonna hold up the pad for his protection, okay? And basically, I'm gonna get into this position and I'm just going to, very easily, 1-inch punch into that target, okay? From here, I can also do the no-inch hit, okay? So he's gonna hold that up again for his protection, and my hand is just here, and from here, I'm gonna get in that correct position, boom! I can let it hit out, and I can just hit him straight into that wall, okay? What happens is, how am I doing this, okay? So let's look at the 1-inch punch first. All I'm doing is when I come in, I'm not directing power straight backwards. What I'm doing is I'm turning, this wrist will move downward and my power is going diagonally down. If I'm looking here, my power is going down into the ground this way, okay? So if I just do this lightly and I go downwards, that already sends him back, okay? So I just speed that up and I go down in, okay? That was just a light one from there, okay? And then from here, same with the no-inch punch, I just go downwards and in, and that's going to send him back, okay? Also, you have to know with these, like I call them party tricks, okay? Because most of the time when these demonstrations are done, they've got their feet shoulder width apart. Now, if someone has their shoulders apart and stand firmly, okay, and watch back some videos you see online, if they've got their feet like this, how easy it is for me to just push someone back in that position. Even just with my 2 fingers and down, it's very easy for, like, stand nice and firm, make sure I don't pull you over, boom, okay? But I'm using that idea, I'm not just pushing him straight, okay? If I push him straight, that's really hard. I'm not going to push him upwards either, that's really hard. I have to lift that whole center. I'm just going down into his core, down into that center. Okay, so when you do this 1-inch punch, make sure that you're using that foot, that turning, that waist, dropping that elbow, and then from here, straight in, that's going to work for you, okay? Your foot doesn't have to be planted either. You can even do it from this position. My foot is up like this, and I can come in this way too, as long as I've got that firm base and transferring that energy up and then in and down, sinking that shoulder, sinking all that energy in, and then the result of that action is going to be him moving back off his center. Effectively, you're just breaking the center line. Now let's talk about how to get that energy out, okay? So from here, I'm going to isolate one movement. From here, I'm just going to come out from my center. My elbows are in the center here, out, okay? So I'm just getting from here, out, okay? And I can also do it with the punch from here, out, from here, out, okay? So when we're in a fighting situation, to generate that short power, I'm just using my elbow and I'm hitting out from the elbow, and don't hit from the shoulder. If I hit from that shoulder, it's slower. I'm just using only this muscle power here. I want to move all my power from my elbow out to the target, just in here. How that works in a fighting situation, okay, so if I'm here and he's blocked me here, and I want to use just short power, and I can just in here, short power, okay? If I'm tied up in here, short power here, short power here. The short power is really good for these little strikes. Okay, here. Now, alternatively, if I get into this position and I've got a hand on him and he's grabbed me here, and I can create more space. Okay? So that's something to think about, guys, and practice that. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Thank you.